Go ahead.
Well, on that, I get the idea that global leaders are sophisticated and watch our system closely. Would it be easier to convince the rest of the world to adopt these aggressive climate change proposals if he went there with the U.S. having done so already?
Well, Ed, as the president has said, it would be his preference. Yes, that's why we're pressing so hard. That's why the president has space in his schedule to move forward and move his economic agenda forward. But it is also important to note that we have made a significant amount of progress, and we are almost there, and that the president is on the verge. We are all on the verge of passing a bill that is the largest investment in addressing the climate crisis in history. And of course, global leaders take note of that too.
And is there, you don't have to name it necessarily, but are U.S. officials aware of a country, perhaps, that would adopt these changes if he showed up with the U.S. having done so?
Not that I'm aware of that are looking for a vote in order to move forward, no.
And just a clarification, another follow-up to that.
Sure.
The fact that the schedule is still a little in flux, it's unclear who else he might be meeting with on the margins. Is that because...
You mean on the trip?
Yeah, on the trip, yes, not here. On the margins, he's going to meet with all sorts of people. So.
Yeah. Just look out your window, see who's coming down.
We'll be doing that, yes. Is that because of sort of pandemic-related scheduling issues and planning issues with this meeting, or is it, why would we not know yet, perhaps, that he's meeting with certain leaders, whether it's somebody from Saudi Arabia or potentially Turkey? Obviously, Russia and China won't be there.
There are some countries, as Jake noted, where they haven't finalized or they haven't maybe announced who is going to be traveling. That is true. It is also true that we were working through a variety of engagements on a couple of the topics that Jake mentioned, including the supply chain and other issues that are a priority to the president here at home, and we're working bilateral meetings around those as well. So it's nothing more than a typical lead up to a trip scheduling process, but there are some, of course, changes where some people are remote or we're looking for the final delegation.